Well, hi. So you came back for another week, huh? Well, I'm Aster, and this week I'm playing against Quincy. He and we have decent history. We've had a lot of classic battles, a lot of really fun memories, but we haven't battled in a long, long time. So this will be something a little bit different. And his team has some threats, I can't lie. He's got Tera, Houndstone, Tyranitar, Quaquable, Gardevoir, Orthworm, Cyclizer without Shedtail. Shedtail is banned. Dragalge, Go-Goat, and Electrode. So, versus my team, I'm not entirely sure he's going to consider Houndstone very hard. In theory, it can clean me up, but I have a Chien-Pao with Sucker Punch, so it can't be choiced, which lowers its usefulness a lot against me in the cleaning department, because if he can't keep Sand up, he's not going to outspeed anything because he can't be Scarfed. And I also have a Grafaiai who can not fear anything, really. Body Press doesn't do all that much damage to me. Chi-Yu is scary. I have a Toxapex, but Chi-Yu is always scary. His Tera types are Fire and Water, which realistically is really, really good for me because it means he can't Tera to Dark and actually do damage to my Chi-Yu. He has to run Psychic. Or, to my Chi-Yu. To my Toxapex with his Chi-Yu. Meaning he has to run Psychic to even do any damage to me. Quaquable's a little scary, Gardevoir is a little scary, but he has to bring Orthworm versus me, or this Garchomp that we're going to get into in a bit is just going to destroy him, because his only Earthquake switch-ins are Orthworm or Go-Goat, and I really... If he brings a Go-Goat, I'll be very surprised, because it's just not a very good Pokemon versus me, or in general. I would expect to see a team of Chi-Yu, Quaquable, Gardevoir, Orthworm, Dragalge, and probably Tyranitar. Maybe Cyclizer if he wants to bring a spinner that isn't Quaquable. But that's something I would expect. Houndstone could come over one of those mons as well. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be out-offensing him. I'm bringing Garchomp, of course, Chompress, because they absolutely destroy Quinn's team. He can't outspeed Garchomp with anything but Cyclizer or a Choice Scarf Mon, and legitimately all I need is Earthquake. I'm Jolly, I'm Earthquake, and I click Earthquake. I have Fire Blast here, I'm Jolly. It's not that strong, but if Orthworm is Spadef, or if Orthworm is not Spadef, which he might not be able to be because I have a Chien-Pao, it's going to do a good amount of damage. And it's not like Orthworm can actually hurt my Garchomp back. The best it can do is Body Press me, and that doesn't do enough damage to scare me or to keep me from staying in. In the early game, I've got Spikes and Stealth Rock on here, because if his Chi-Yu is a boosting item, it's going to take hazard damage. And when it can't 2-hit KO Toxapex, which we'll see in a little bit, it's going to have to switch into those hazards a lot more. And if it's Boots, then it can't 2-hit KO my Toxapex. Garchomp gets a lot of opportunities to set up the hazards because of how much it threatens everything on his team. Of course, I'm bringing Saberus again, Chien-Pao. It's Boots again, don't really need another item, and I'm not bringing hazard removal this week, or even Hatterene. It's just not very good against his hazard setters. And I thought about Talonflame, ended up not bringing it. We'll see why in a bit. So I'm running Boots on Saberus. It's another Adamant one. It's a little bit faster than last week, just because I wanted to outspeed, I believe it was Max Speed Modest Cyclizer, because I really don't see him going Timid against me. I'm running 4 attacking moves. The Sucker Punch is my only dark move. It sucks, but I need to run Psychic Fangs for Quaquable, which I assume will be his answer to this mon. And Sacred Sword is needed to hit Orthworm and Tyranitar decently. If he doesn't bring, for whatever reason, Orthworm or Quaquaval, then I can spam Icicle Crash and nothing can switch into this thing. But he's going to bring one of those mons for sure. I'm bringing Grafaiai, mostly as an insurance policy against Houndstone, but it's actually pretty good against his team as a whole. We're rocking the Prankster Copycat because if it comes down to it, I'm going to reverse sweep him with his own Last Respects, which would be really, really funny, even though I don't see it happening. I'm bringing Poison Jab and Low Kick as my offensive moves. I outspeed Gardevoir, so I can Poison Jab it, and if not OHKO it, do a lot of damage, and it would have to be pretty high to avoid the OHKO. And Low Kick will always OHKO max HP Tyranitar. I think there's some rolls where it can't, so I shouldn't say always, but it's a pretty likely OHKO. And then I got Parting Shot because his Chi-Yu is going to want to Tera pretty early for more damage or resistance to Toxapex. So I can Parting Shot on it. I can Parting Shot on everything but Tyranitar or like Soundproof Electrode if for whatever reason that should show up. It's a really good utility mon for this matchup. I just put Black Sludge on it because I didn't really have a better item, and it can let me take some hits from like Orthworm if I need to. I got my Assault Vest Pex this week. It's not quite the fun Toxapex set because it had to be Max Spadef Assault Vest just to tank Chi-Yu, but it's pretty close. We got Liquidation, Infestation, Poison Jab, and Chilling Water on here. It is legitimately Max HP, Max Spadef. Because if Chi-Yu is Choice Specs for whatever reason, it can 2-hit KO me with Psychic. However, I will immediately be able to tell if it's Choice Specs based on the damage, and if it locks itself into Psychic, I'm going to switch into Chien-Pao, which is completely free. So it's part of those reasons, plus the hazards, that I don't think he can bring a boosting item on Chi-Yu, which means this Pex can handle it. I can Infestation it for some chip damage, and then just start Poison Jabbing. Hope I get a poison, chip it down. Eventually I'll have to switch out, but at that point I can probably... it'll depend on the flow of the game, what I go into, but I can go into something else and try to live a hit and just get more chip on it with poison, hopefully. I brought Chilling Water, just in case Quaquaval is Bulk Up or Swords Dance or something. This can't really handle those sets, but it can at least slow it down enough to where it might not sweep me. The Quaquaval is mostly what I have the Skeledirge for. We're bringing Tera Fairy again. I thought about Tera Ghost for about 2 seconds, and then remembered Tyranitar, so I'm not going to do that. We're Torch Song, Tera Blast, Slack Off, Earth Power this time. Pretty Spadef, actually mostly Spadef nature. I'm bringing Earth Power this week because it can hit Dragalge pretty hard at +1. And Dragalge is the main thing he's going to want to swap into this once I Tera. I'm going to try to play it to where I don't Tera right away to see if I can force like a bad prediction on my Tera. Maybe Dragalge is in versus this and doesn't know if it has to click Draco Meteor or Sludge Bomb. Because Dragalge is a little bit scary for me. I mean, I have the Assault Vest Toxapex, but if I see Chi-Yu, I don't want Toxapex taking 1,000,000 damage from a Draco Meteor. More damage than I can regenerate her off, realistically. So Skeledirge with the Tera Blast Fairy helps me versus any sort of setup Quaquaval. Also helps me a lot versus Orthworm if it, for some reason, is Coil. Quinn likes to try to bad set people, particularly me. So this is kind of my bad set proof mon. There's not that many random setup sweepers he can bring that can actually get through Fairy Skeledirge. And the last mon I got here is Magnezone. I'm bringing Magnezone because I really needed something that can swap into Moonblast, Draco Meteors, and Sludge Bombs. And Quinn's team doesn't actually have a ground type or anything that can Tera into ground, so Volt Switch is a free click. I'm running Flash Cannon also, just for the damage on Dragalge. It's not a whole lot of damage, because even though I am modest, it's not a whole lot of special attack investment, but it's at least respectable enough to where it can't just substitute on me, unless it's very, very bulky. I'm also picking Thunder Wave on this set because it's a free click versus his team. Like, he cannot switch and doesn't want to switch anything into Thunder Wave, and the more threatening his team is to me, the more frequently I'm probably going to be clicking Thunder Wave. And I also just put Protect on here, get some leftovers recovery, stall out sand turns if there is a situation where it's last mon Houndstone and I need to stall sand turns. I can do that with Magnezone. Swap to Magnezone, Protect, Sack, swap to Magnezone, Protect, Sack. That's 4 sand turns stalled right there, which is huge for Chien Pao. So yeah, that's basically the team that I'm bringing this week, and we'll move right on over to the battle. Alright, here we go. Let's see what he brought. Okay, so he didn't bring any of his really, really good mons. Huh. Alright, well, this is a free, completely free Grafaiai lead, and I just click Parting Shot, and I can adapt to whatever he brings in. Huh. I wonder why he didn't bring... I mean, I can understand why he didn't bring the Houndstone, but I wonder why he didn't bring the Chi-Yu. I guess he was just that afraid of Toxapex? Doesn't matter to me. This should be... Garchomp's not as good now, because they brought both the Go-Goat and the Earthworm, but it can still set up all the hazards in the world. I should actually put the team in. Doesn't matter what he leads with. I'm probably just going to be clicking Parting Shot. Okay, he leads with Electrode. It might be soundproof, so I might not be able to actually Parting Shot it. That's actually probably the case, so I'm just going to hard swap into Garchomp. And it might foul play, so I'm actually going to hard swap into Magnezone. We'll just play it extra safe here. Not going to risk the soundproof. Light screen. Okay, so it just screens. That's okay. He can't really touch me. I'm going to use... I guess I'm just going to use Volt Switch. I don't see him staying in yet. He's going to Volt Switch. I'm going to Volt Switch. So I know Light Screen and Volt Switch. I'm going to say that's soundproof. Maybe it's not, but it makes the most sense for it to be soundproof versus Grafaiai Parting Shot. Alright. This is Dragalge. Yep. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I can just get Garchomp out here. Actually, is there not, or there's really no reason for me not to just go to Chien Pao and just click Icicle Crash? I guess miss. Because it might be Shuka. Is it more likely to be... I'll just go to Chien Pao. Come on, Saberus. We'll see if it's Black Sludge. It's not Black Sludge, so it might be Yachi Berry. I'm going to double back to Magnezone, just in case it is Yachi. And we'll see what he does here. Because I really don't want to risk losing Saberus to, like, something stupid. Since I don't see an item, it's most likely a Weakening Berry. Okay, he's going to withdraw, so it's not Yachi. It might be Shuka then. Okay, he was going to sack the Go-Goat. Unfortunately, this can Earthquake me. I mean, does Gatorus really care? I'm just going to Tera to Fairy right after. I suppose I could Protect. How fast is Go-Goat? Go-Goat is like what? 68 base speed? So if he's no speed, my Magnezone's faster. But I think it's pretty safe just to go to Gatorus and then Tera up. Like, it might be choice banded. I honestly have no idea. I don't know what the Go-Goat could be. Leech Seed, most likely? Gatorus should be fine to take this hit, though. Okay, it is just Leech Seed. That's fine. I don't really care about that. So, am I going to stay a Ghost type to keep my Rapid Spin? I'm assuming he's just going to switch into Dragalge here. I could just... nah. I'm not going to make the double because I can just switch to Magnezone and then Volt Switch. So I'm just going to click... I'm going to not Tera, and I'm going to click Torch Song. He should go back to Dragalge here. But I don't really mind that. Okay, he is going to switch. Is he going to go to Electrode? Is it going to be Soundproof Electrode? No, it's just going to be Dragalge. Didn't do anything. That looks like it might be Assault Vested, actually. Oh wait, no, the Light Screen. It's probably not Assault Vested. It's just Light Screen. Now, I could stay not Tera and just click Earth Power here. But I'm not gonna... I need that Mon to switch into Gardevoir at some point, so I'm gonna just go back to Magnezone. He can Focus Blast if he wants. I really don't think he will, though. I think he might Toxic Spike or Double. Or just even Raw Toxic. Let's see. Sludge Bomb. That's fine. Alright, I'm clicking T-Wave this time. I'm getting a Para on something. Sorceress is going to click T-Wave and paralyze something. He's going to withdraw Dragalge. And he sends out Grumpy. Okay. Alright, we get a T-Wave on the Go-Goat, which is pretty nice. Now I can safely Volt Switch on it. Now that it's revealed Leech Seed... I'm gonna just stay in here, and I'm gonna click a Flash Cannon. I want to get some damage. Okay, pretty bulky. He's just gonna Leech Seed. But now I'm just gonna Volt Switch. It is Leftovers. I think I saw that. Did I see that earlier? I don't remember. But now I know it's not Yachi Berry, so it's not gonna live a Chien Pao hit. It does learn fighting moves, though, so I'm not going to Volt Switch to Chien Pao. I'm just going to Volt Switch right back into my Gatorus. Or am I going to go to Iris Slinky? I could go to Iris Slinky, although it's pretty valuable this game. Because I can Poison Jab the Gardevoir. And if it takes an Earthquake here, that's not ideal. Yeah, I'll just go back to Gatorus. If it clicks Earthquake, I'll just slack off Tera and slack off. Let's see. No, just gonna double Leech Seed. Okay. So... what do I want to do to get out of this cycle? He should go back to the Dragalge. I could just slack off because it's not like Dragalge threatens my Magnezone at this rate, but I'm thinking he's probably getting close to the point where he's going to want to predict it. So I'm just going to go hard to Saberus here. Stays in, clicks Earthquake, that's fine. Goes to Dragalge, that's perfect. Because I know he's not Yachi now. Or most likely not Yachi now. Let's see. Okay, he got full Parad. That's unfortunate for him. I don't know what he was going to do. Probably clicking Earthquake. But Saberus is pretty bulky. It wouldn't have really done that much damage. I'm just clicking Icicle Crash. This is adamant. You're not living this. Yeah. Okay. Alright, no more Leech Seeds. So this probably baits out Gardevoir if it's Scarfed, but I don't know if Gardevoir is actually going to take a Sucker Punch. I really don't think it is going to take a Sucker Punch. Let me take a look here. Okay, Electrode. I mean, I can very easily just go right back into my Magnezone here. Okay, Gardevoir can't take a Sucker Punch. Good to know. Yeah, I'm just going to go right back into my Magnezone here. I don't want to risk, like, Foul Play crit on Garchomp. Although, I really should have. Yeah, I should have, because... Okay, just T-Bolts. That's not going to do any damage. Magnezone's going to swallow that. And I'm clicking Volt Switch. If he wants to stay in, that's fine, because I'm going to go to Chompris if he does stay in, and I'm just going to click Hazards. I want to speed this game up a little bit. Okay, he's going to Volt Switch. I'm going to Volt Switch. Is he going to go to Cycleizer this time? Potentially. It could regen off my Volt Switch damage. I don't know what his Cycleizer is going to be, though. It's got to be offensive looking at the team he brought, but I really don't think it'd be Dragon Dance versus versus Skeledirge. I guess if Cycleizer comes out, I'm just going to Skeledirge, and I'm just going to Tera up at that point. Maybe I can bait Indragulge. Okay. Okay, it is Cycleizer. That did a lot of damage. That wasn't even a crit? Holy shoot. Okay. Am I going to go back to Gatorus? Yeah, I'm going to Gatorus. And I can Tera this time. And I'm going to click Tera Blast, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to click Tera Blast. He should switch out. He's not going to, though. So this is going to be a dead Cycleizer. I mean, I guess it could be U-turning. It's probably U-turning. Or maybe he's just sacking it to get a knockoff on me. I don't know. Dragon Claw. Nope, I'm a Fairy type, baby. You're dead. Alright, Gatorus. Picking up the first KO of its season. Gone. Okay, so now this should definitely be Dragalge here. I wonder if that was Choice Banded. I mean, it seems weird to bring Choice Banded against Skeledirge, who's immune to one stab, no matter which way I Tera it. Okay, here's Dragalge. Now this time it should be Focus Blast. I know for a fact it's not Dragon move. But is there really a punishment for losing Magnezone at this point? I guess I lose a Fairy, like my Fairy switch in. But I really don't care at this point. Like, I'm just going to go right back to Magnezone. Click your Focus Blast, I dare you. You click your Focus Blast, I'll probably live it. Mud Shot. Oh, I didn't even know it got that move. Damn. Alright. Good prep, good prep. Saberus comes back out now, though. And if he was Yachi this whole time, you got me good. But I really don't think he was. Just click Icicle Crash, hopefully don't miss. I don't know why I said that. Okay, he's gonna withdraw this time. So what are you sacking instead? Cielos. Oh, I forgot he had the Orthworm. I completely forgot. And I missed the Icicle Crash, which is a little bit unfortunate. I wonder if this is like Coil or something. I guess Coil could be a little scary since I did Tera to Fairy now. Not really, though. I'm just going to go into my Garchomp. I wish I had hit that crash so I could have seen how much damage it did and figure out if he's Spadef or Fizdef. I'm assuming Spadef. I mean, Body Press or Gyro Ball are like its moves here, right? I'll just go to Garchomp. Yeah, this one doesn't even get Gyro Ball, actually. So yeah, it's not going to be able to hit Chompers very hard. Let's see, Spikes. Okay. Well, I brought the boots, so that's not that scary. I'm just going to get mine up now. Because he lost his removal in Cycleizer. So yeah, I'm just setting up my spikes now. He's going to swap. Odd that he swapped into Gardevoir. Okay, well I get my spike up now. And I did lose my fairy switch in, so I do need to go to Toxapex here. Because he's probably going to click Moonblast. I can scout if he's choiced or not. I'm probably, if he clicks Moonblast, I'm just going to stay in on the next one. I'm assuming, oh, he clicked Focus Blast. I guess, I don't know what he was predicting there. Because Moonblast was just the better move. I'm just going to click Poison Jab. I'm thinking probably choiced. We'll find out for sure here, because I'm assuming... Okay, Psychic Terrain. Well, I know you're not going to appreciate this Poison Jab. Yeah, it does half. And I can stay in here, because I'm Assault Vested. And I know he's not, like, Choice Specs or anything. Well, he's Choice Specs now, but... Oh, he Focus Blasted again. Okay. I'll take it. Goodbye, Gardevoir. Oh, he was Blunder Policy. Oh, that's funny. So he was just going for that. Well, goodbye, Gardevoir. And I get Big Stalrus gets hurt twice on the Gardevoir Rough Skin, which is pretty funny. I mean, if this is Electrode, I'm probably just going to stay in, to be honest, because I'm Assault Vest, and it's not going to do any damage to me. Okay. Like, what damage are you actually going to do to me? Nothing. So I could Infestation and get some chip on the Dragulge when it inevitably goes for, like, Volt Switch here. But I think I should actually switch out and get some Regenerator, because I might need Pex to swap in on Dragulge now. So I'm going to go to Chompers this time, because it hasn't shown to have Foul Play, although it most definitely does. Tera Blast. Okay, so it's just normal Tera Blast. That doesn't do anything. I'm not even bulky Garchomp. Alright. So I can go ahead and either click Spike or Fire Blast here. There's no reason to click the ground move when this thing's shown it can't do damage to me. I'm just going to click the Spike here. Okay, he's going to stay in a Tera Blast. I guess predicting the Spike or the Fire move. So this time I'm going to click the ground move. Those spikes will help me get through Orthworm. It sucks losing Magnezone, because now I don't get the guaranteed, like, 46% on the Orthworm. But Chompers is going to pick up the kill here. And Orthworm still shouldn't be able to kill me. I don't think Orthworm has any move that can kill me. So I should actually just pick up the Fire Blast 2-Ko, unless I miss. And then, if Dragulge isn't Shuka, I should be good here. Cielos, okay. Takes a lot of Spikes damage. And now I'm going to click Fire Blast. Let's see how much he does. That isn't... yeah, that looks like it's about Spadef, and I get the burn too. That's unfortunate for Quinn. But, like, that Heavy Slam wasn't killing me. Yeah. Heavy Slam wasn't killing me anyway, even without the burn. So I think Chompris, unless the Dragalge Shuka, is just going to clean this up here. I mean, I guess I could also miss a Fire Blast into Orthworm being Resto Chesto. But I don't. Chompris doesn't miss like that. And last mon is Dragalge. I'm just going to stand and click the Earthquake button. If it's Shuka and it lives, then I'll just give the kill to Sabrus. Here comes Dragalge. I keep pivoting between Dragalge and Dragalge. I don't know which one I like better. Alright, Chompris. The moment of truth, Dragalge. Are you Shuka Berry? You're not. You're dead. Alright. Well, that's going to be GG's to Quinn. I'm not sure why you brought... I don't know. I'll definitely take the 5-0, though.